Welcome to Shana's Avenue with the news. Please continue to share, like, and subscribe to the channel. A hearty welcome to those who are new. Much appreciation for the support. Let's go. The quick response of the Christiana police led to the seizure of a firearm, the arrest of 3 men, and the recovery of several stolen items following a robbery at a bar in Finegrass, Manchester on Sunday night. The police report that about 9 p.m., 2 men, one armed with a firearm and the other with a crowbar, held up and robbed patrons of an undetermined sum of cash, cell phones, liquor valued at $150,000, and 3 poker machines valued at $1.8 million before escaping in an awaiting Toyota Voxy motor vehicle. The police were alerted, and their response led to the interception of the getaway car on Sedberg Main Road, also in the parish. The vehicle was searched, and 2 cellular phones were recovered. The men then led the police to an abandoned building in the Hopewell community, where a 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 3 rounds as well as the other stolen properties were recovered. The men were taken into custody. However, their identities are being withheld pending further investigations. 1 man was shot dead and another injured during a gun attack at a bar on Glen Drive in Cassava Peace, Kingston 8 Monday afternoon. The police said the attack is as a result of an ongoing war in the community between rival gangs. The deceased has been identified as 33-year-old Alfino Legister, otherwise called Reds, from Manor View Drive in the community. The injured man is also from the community. It was reported that around 1:15 p.m. both men were inside the bar when 2 men, both armed with handguns, alighted from a gray Subaru motor car. The gunmen, the police said, opened fire inside the bar, hitting the now deceased in his head and the now injured man in the midsection of his body. Lawmen said they found Legister inside the bar sitting on a chair, suffering from gunshot wounds. The police took him to the Kingston Public Hospital, where doctors pronounced him dead. A resident of the community took the injured man to the hospital. He was shot in his chest and abdomen. The gunmen escaped towards Mannings Hill Road in the Subaru motor car, the police said. Residents, motorists, and commuters alike were left furious on Monday morning after turning up to find several sections of the corporate area covered in garbage following the conclusion of Sunday's Carnival Road March. Up to 9 a.m. on Monday, several of the city's major thoroughfares were still lined with debris left behind by revelers and onlookers that participated in Sunday's carnival. This prompted a visit to several of the affected areas by newly minted Mayor of Kingston, Andrew Swaby. He expressed disappointment with the state of the roads, lamenting that organizers of Sunday's events ought to have initiated immediate cleanup of the environs of the road march. Swaby said that the streets of the corporate area were an utter disaster on Monday. The bus stops are filled with garbage, the drains are filled with garbage, and this is not what we had put in place. We have got calls from both residents and business persons to talk about the state of the garbage after yesterday's event. While we are not against people having fun, they have a duty to ensure that the garbage is collected, he told the news. Just like how they have prepared for this event, they should have made sure that they cleaned it up. There's no way that we should be seeing a major business hub in front of Jamaica House in the state that it was this morning. These are major thoroughfares, Knutsford Boulevard, Trafalgar Road. These areas are well lit, and at no time we should be seeing this morning. The organizers were supposed to provide and make sure that they get the place clean right after the event, he shared. I have written to the CEO and asked that we have a meeting tomorrow, Tuesday, at 1 p.m. because we have to put in place better arrangements for the next time around. There was a knock at the door, a section of it was broken open, then a hail of bullets followed. Those were the final moments leading up to the death of construction worker 43-year-old Brian Powell at his home in Greenwich Park Road, Kingston 12 on Monday. Powell was at home with relatives when he was killed. Reports from the Denham Town Police are that about 4:45 a.m., Powell and others were at home when they heard a knock on the door. The men subsequently broke open a section of the door and opened gunfire, hitting Powell. Another man was also shot. The two were transported to hospital, where Powell was pronounced dead and the other man admitted. Investigations into the killing are ongoing. Detectives assigned to the Westmoreland Criminal Investigations Branch have commenced a probe into Saturday night's shooting death of a woman and the injury of a man in Brighton District, Little London, in the parish. The deceased has been identified as 44-year-old Michelle Brimmer-Reed of Brighton District. Reports from the Savannah Lamar Police are that about 9:30 p.m., residents heard explosions and summoned them. On the arrival of the law enforcers, Brimmer-Reed was seen lying face down on the road with gunshot wounds. She was pronounced dead at hospital. The injured man was assisted to the hospital by residents where he is admitted for treatment.